Hey everyone, Steven from Straight Fire Picks. We got best bets for NFL Week 7, Thursday Night Football between the New Orleans Saints and the Arizona Cardinals on Thursday, October 20th, 2022. We're going to have NFL player props, spreads, over-unders, money lines here for you today. We're going to have 3 picks that I think are great value bets for this Thursday Night Football game between the Saints and the Cardinals. As always, just want to thank you all for your continued support here on the channel. If you're new to the channel here today, please be sure to hit that like and subscribe button. Always appreciate that. We are on the road to 7,000 subscribers. Reminder here at the channel, guys, that we are partnered with Prize Picks, so be sure to use our code SFP for a 100% deposit match on your first deposit up to $100 on Prize Picks. You can also use one of our links that we have down below in the comment section and in the description. Really is a great app, guys, that specializes in player props and things of that nature. Put multiple picks into an entry to win a lot of money. Really is a lot of fun to use. Highly encourage you to check it out. Like I said, use our code SFP for that 100% deposit match or one of our links that we have down below. We'll also be looking to do a Prize Picks parlay for this game, guys. So we're going to post that up on our Twitter for Thursday Night Football, likely sometime during the day on Thursday, so look for that. A few more props I like for this game. It'll be unofficial, but it will be a parlay that I'll post for our Prize Picks, and follow us on Twitter for that. We should also check out our community Discord page as well. Great place to connect with our community and to get new ideas for bets. We'll also have a link in the comment section and the description for that. And be sure to also drop your favorite pick down below in the comment section. If you like your pick included in our comment capper section, just be sure to put a star or an asterisk next to your pick. I'll include your pick in the video if it hits. Okay, now it's time for a shout out to our Straight Fire MVPs. So as always, guys, you see this beautiful list here running beside me of all of our Straight Fire MVPs. If you're interested in becoming a Straight Fire MVP, there's a join button down below. We'll also have a link in the comment section and in the description. Really is a great app, guys, that specialize in... Did I say a great app? Really is a great way to support the channel, guys. Wow, I'm really... Ugh. Great way to support the channel. It's just $3.99 per month. You get access to our picks early, badge next to your name, some custom emojis, roll call in the Discord, and shout-outs on our videos. Like I said, it's just a great way to support the channel and what we do here at the channel. I appreciate all of you guys that have supported us in that way. I do appreciate all of you guys in general here at the channel. You guys absolutely rock. Appreciate all the support that you guys have given. Okay, now results from the previous episode. So this is from Sunday night and Monday Night Football. Sunday Night Football was pretty solid for us. We ended up going 2-1. We cashed both of our under props there, and Jalen Hurts under 236.5 passing yards. Noah Brown under 36.5 receiving yards. Cashed those with ease. We missed on the Cowboys spread plus 6.5, but it was super close. Cowboys had a chance to give us a backdoor cover there at the end. It was 26-17. Cowboys lined up for a field goal and missed it. If he had made it, we would have covered. And the Cowboys really battled back in the second half. I thought they were going to cover for sure. It was 20-17. It was 20-0. Then they brought it all the way back to 2017. And ended up losing 26-17. So we'll take that. Still a solid night. Monday Night Football did not go our way at all. It was a very disappointing night of Monday Night Football. We ended up going 0-3. We missed on the Chargers minus 4.5. They won the game by 3. Broncos defense really played great. Wilson came out hot in the first quarter. And, once I saw that we were behind, we were down early. It was kind of a bummer. And I was like, it's going to be hard to cover at that point. And the Chargers just didn't have it. Our 2-unit play, Eric Sauber, our first one of the year. He ended up playing 2 snaps. He was listed as the starting tight end that night, and somehow he only ended up playing 2 snaps. So I don't know what that was all about. That was really... Read a lot of things on Twitter about it. I think we honestly got scammed on that one. And that one really hurt because his replacement tight end absolutely killed it, Dulcich, which if I had known that, I would have looked at that, obviously. And so it's just one of those late things that happened that honestly it couldn't really do a lot about. And it was, I don't know. I hope that never happens again, but that was really disappointing. And then Austin Eckler over 59.5 rushing yards. When they gave him the ball, I thought he was doing pretty solid. They needed to run the football more. Chargers almost got themselves in trouble by not giving him the football enough. So obviously it was a tough night, but those are going to happen. We're still pretty great on Monday Night Football. We're still 13-5 on Monday Night Football, but that obviously hurt. But we're going to bounce back today, guys. We're going to get this 3-0 sweep. So let's get right into our picks here. At number 1, we are going with the New Orleans Saints plus 2.5 spread here versus the Arizona Cardinals, minus 110 odds here on FanDuel. Guys, I really do like this play. The Saints have actually looked pretty good the last couple weeks, especially their offense. And I think they can play a little bit better on defense. Their defense has left a little bit to be desired. But offensively, they've actually been rolling. Andy Dalton and Taysom Hill, this combo is really working out nice for the Saints. They've really been playing good. And the Cardinals here at home, they've actually not been a great home team. Since the start of 2021, they are 3-8 against the spread and straight up at home since the start of 2021. They've been absolutely awful. Saints actually are a pretty solid road against the spread team. They're 6-5 on the road against the spread. 6-3 last year, 0-2 so far to start this season, so hopefully they can turn that around. But overall, they've been a solid road team in the past. I think here, I really like the Saints. I just feel like there's more cohesion with this team, despite all the injuries that they're dealing with. I think they're better coached, and I think they're going to have a better plan here to get it done. I just don't trust the Cardinals right now. They should be a lot better than they are, but they're just not. They're not good on short weeks. Kyler Murray in his career on Thursday Night Football is 0-3. Cliff Kingsbury in his career with the Cardinals so far, under him on a short week, the Cardinals are 0-4 straight up and against the spread. So he really hasn't gotten this team prepared. They're kind of an undisciplined team. And it's been that way for a while. Really, his play calling has been very suspicious, has been very just bad, to be honest with you. Even when they were having success, last year, when they started out undefeated, they had all those wins. You still knew something was going to happen with the Cardinals. You almost knew the wheels were going to come off there for the Cardinals. And sure enough, they did. And honestly, I just don't. I think here, honestly, again, on a short week, the Saints team is banged up, but I think they get it done here on the road. We're going to get Chris Olave back here for the Saints, which I think will be a nice boost at the wide receiver position here. You look at it, like I said, both these teams are really banged up. The Cards actually have the second most injuries, the Saints the third most. So both these teams are super injured. And I think, obviously Cardinals just lost Marquise Brown this last week. They are getting DeAndre Hopkins back, which I think is great for the Cardinals, but he might be on a limited snap count. It's going to take a little while for him to get the feel of the game. So I think here, I just really like the Saints here on a short week. I think they have the advantage, honestly. I think they're a little undervalued still with the books. They did cover 2 weeks ago versus the Seahawks. They really should have covered last week versus the Bengals. We're in control of that game. Most of the game, lost it late. So looking for the Saints to bounce back. Do like it there for our number one pick, guys. We're going New Orleans Saints plus 2.5 spread here versus the Arizona Cardinals. Minus 110 odds on FanDuel. Okay, and at number 2, we're going with Alvin Kamara over 33.5 receiving yards here for the New Orleans Saints. Minus 115 odds here on DraftKings. So the biggest thing that I looked at with Kamara that I really loved his last 3 weeks were his targets. This guy's got target counts his last 3 weeks of 9, 6, and 7. That's generally enough to get this line done. He's only cashed in 1 out of 3 weeks, though. The 1 week he had 91 yards receiving. The other 2 weeks he went under. Last week he had 9 targets and 25 yards receiving. I don't know what happened there. But I think he does bounce back. This is the type of guy that could take a screen pass and take it 50 yards. He's that type of guy. He's very quick. He's fast, obviously. And honestly, typically when this guy gets targets like that, when he receives 6+ targets a game, which he's gotten in the last 3, he's averaging over six targets per game on the year. But when he's gotten 6+ targets in a game during the regular season, in his last 19, he's 14-5 to this receiving line. That includes the games that he missed. So I think he'll bounce back here. Overall, it's a solid matchup. Cardinals here allow the 16th most receiving yards to running back, so that's solid. It's not like they're dominant versus running back. So I think Kamara can get loose on a few. Cardinals also 20th in pass yards allowed per game as well. So overall, I like taking a receiving prop here on the Saints. I think Kamara's a nice candidate here. Cardinals also blitz a lot here. They have the 4th most blitz rate. The Arizona Cardinals do. And Andy Dalton is actually pretty good versus the blitz. So could see Dalton, get that ball out quick to his running back here on the blitz. And that could lead to a big play down the field here for the Saints and for Kamara. All it takes is one of those. They bring too many on the blitz, and Kamara will have some space, obviously, if that happens. He'll be able to get a big pickup on one of those. And if he receives, like I said, I'm looking for him to receive 6+ targets this game, and if he does that, I'm feeling great about this line. I really am. And this guy, obviously, he could take it the distance on any one play. So, do love it there, guys, for our number 2 pick. We're going Alvin Kamara over 33.5 receiving yards here for the New Orleans Saints. Minus 115 odds here on DraftKings. Okay, and finally at number 3, we are rolling with Kyler Murray. Over 242.5 passing yards here for the Arizona Cardinals. Minus 114 odds here on FanDuel. So while I do have the Cardinals, I do believe the Cardinals lose this game. With that being said, the team that's playing from behind generally is going to have to throw the ball. So that is why I kind of like this prop as well. It's a little bit of a hedge as well because, if Murray has a big game, Cardinals may end up taking it. But overall, I like the team that's trailing, as far as the passing yards prop. A lot of times that does work out. And since the start of 2020, Kyler Murray is 14-4 at home to this line. So he normally racks up quite a few passing yards. Obviously, DeAndre Hopkins coming back into the lineup here, that might help him out a lot as well. Now, Marquise Brown is out for the Cardinals, which is obviously a loss, but I still like some of the targets that they got around him here with Zach Ertz, Rondale Moore, who's really stepped up. Really like him. He's a great addition for our fantasy team, by the way. And obviously, with Hopkins coming back, I can still see Hopkins hit some big plays down the field potentially. We'll see. Obviously, Murray and Hopkins have great chemistry. It might take a little bit in this game to get that going, but obviously they're very dangerous. Saints pass defense has also really struggled in recent weeks, allowing quarterbacks to go over this mark in the last 3 weeks. Joe Burrow with 300 yards last week, Geno Smith 268 before that, and Kirk Cousins 273 before that. So I think right now, a lot of the issue with the Saints is, we did talk about the injuries. That is one of the areas that they are struggling versus the pass. Obviously, Marshawn Lattimore likely still to be out here for the Saints this week, which could leave the Saints, secondary very vulnerable. And even if he played, like I said, I like the targets that they have around Murray overall. I just don't like the cohesion in their offense. So their offense just ends up fizzling out a lot. They can rack up some yards, but honestly, I could see them kicking field goals this game. And honestly, I'm very confident also in the Saints offense. So that's why I still like the Saints to cover. But Murray at home, guys, the numbers are there. The passing yards are there. The wins aren't there. I mean, this has been a trend. He gets the passing yards, but the Cardinals haven't been winning. Murray, since the start of 2020, is averaging 281 passing yards per game at home. Going with our statistic, like I said, 14-4 to this line. So, do love it there, guys. For number 3 pick, looking for Murray to have a big pass game. Rolling Kyler Murray over 242.5 passing yards here for the Arizona Cardinals. Minus 114 odds on FanDuel. Okay, guys, that's going to do it for our picks. If you enjoyed the content, please be sure to hit that like and subscribe button. Always appreciate that. We are on the road to 7,000 subscribers. Quick note, I wanted to say, I haven't made mention of it, but I've been meaning to. Once we get to 10,000 subscribers, we're going to do a pretty big giveaway at 10,000 subscribers. I'm going to be giving away 10 merchandise items once we reach 10,000 subscribers. So we're about 3,600 subscribers away. We're not all that far away, but once we reach that mark, we're going to give away a bunch of merchandise like shirts and stuff like that and mugs. So really looking forward to that, guys. I think we'll get there sooner than not with the NBA starting. So really excited about that. So make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel. Other than that, guys, that's going to do it for me. Like I said, we'll post up a prize picks parlay for this game. The NBA season has also started. We got NBA videos rolling out, which is what we're best known for really here at the channel. So if you guys are interested in betting NBA, I'll have the video for Thursday's action pinned once I have that video out. So really excited about that. So hope you guys have a great day, great rest of your week. Let's cash in here in week 7. Let's get week 7 off to a great start, guys. Let's have a big week. Wish you guys all the best. Until we see you next time, peace out.